No, I'm fucking... Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the fucking podcast. I'm Zell, that's Nell.
You're already getting pissed.
It's because it's ridiculous. Like, you don't make sense.
I thought it made perfect sense.
You're not making any sense.
Same.
Seems like you're the odd one out here.
I'm black, of course I'm the odd one out. Fucking, of course, I'm the odd one out.
I love that game so freaking much.
Same. I just want to know how you go from, like, your favorite character being Seymour, and then your second favorite is Riku.
Yeah, she's, like, just all bubbly and, like, happy.
That's such a contrast.
But, like, there's also, like, the way that she, like, wants to make people understand that the Albed are bad. And, like, she's, like, this bridge between two worlds for that. I wish they would have shown more with Waka with that, because, like, I feel like that's a complex storyline that could have been more developed.
And you hated Orin.
He was real shady, alright? He was real shady. Real shady. Like, he was shady to the point you think he's gonna be a bad guy, even though he's not.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I feel like he could have been
Yeah, because in the very beginning...
than that.
He just throws you up to sin.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But he had his reasons.
I mean, that was, like...
So, let me get
just
this
like,
straight.
hold on, just like you're saying Seymour has his reasons, Orin has his.
So, like, I feel like they did that in the beginning to make it they did it on purpose to make us think that he was the bad guy.
Mm-hmm. So let me get this straight out, right? Orin throws the main character into sin.
Yep.
Killing him, pretty much.
He didn't kill
Seymour
him. Can't kill
is
him if
doing
he's never
the exact
alive.
same thing, ending the suffering, and you're like, fuck Seymour.
No, Seymour's not doing the exact same thing.
I don't.
Let me explain to you the standpoints here.
Killing someone is killing someone. I mean,
Seymour's standpoint. I want to kill everyone. I want to end Spira, because Spira is nothing but suffering, even though that's not his choice to make.
Did he lie?
Not necessarily, no.
So he was telling the truth. And he got killed for telling the truth.
No, he got killed because he went about it the wrong fucking way.
I don't think so.
Genocide is not the way to go.
Sometimes it is.
No, mass genocide is bad.
It's your only option.
We do not condone mass genocide.
Well...
Maybe he does, but I don't. What Orin was doing was bringing Titus over across the boundary to Spira so he can try to continue what his dad was trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't do what Seymour did. He didn't kill him.
Yeah, but, like, I mean, why he got involved the kid? I mean, he didn't want to do that stuff. Pretty happy.
He just wanted to play blitzball.
He just wanted to play blitzball.
And so Orin, it's like, no, fuck you, you're dying.
He didn't say, no, fuck you, you're dying. They didn't realize that part until the end. Well, Titus didn't realize that part until the end. And then he told everyone at the end. No, but he did. He was like, oh, well, your dad wanted me to bring you here, so here you are, kid. This is the real world. You come from a world that's not even real. Congratulations. But instead of just saying, like, hey, XYZ, it's like, you kind of need to see it for yourself. And I get that aspect. I'd much rather, like, have to experience for myself, because if you tell me, then it just, one, takes away from anything I'm going to learn on the journey, and two, I'm just going to be like, oh, well, fuck that, I'm going to go back to my bubble, and I'm going to play blitzball until I fade away on the other side. Okay, bye.
He would have died happy.
I mean, was he really happy?
Well, I mean, he was just... He had parental issues.
A lot of, like, would you rather be the fool or not? Like, ignorant but happy.
I would rather not be the ignorant and happy. I'd rather know the reality of it all.
Okay.
It seems we've reached an impasse. Let's actually talk about some wrestling.
Okay, first segment. Did you know segment? I want to give you some names and couples.
Mm-hmm.
See if you knew.
Alright.
I'm going to give you one name, and you tell me their significant other.
Okay.
Brie Bella.
Daniel Bryan.
Naomi.
Jimmy Uso.
Triple H.
Stephanie McMahon.
Maurice.
The Miz.
Renee Young.
Dean Ambrose.
Natalia.
Tyson Kidd.
Maria Kanellis.
Mike Kanellis.
Rusev.
Lana.
Michelle McCool.
Undertaker.
Rowe.
Is Sarah Logan. Sarah.
Brock Lesnar.
Sable.
Marina Schaefer.
Marina Schaefer. I'm blanking on who she even is.
She's one of the UFC people.
Oh.
Not the blonde, the other one.
No,
The one that really wrestled.
she's the other horsewoman. Is that one Ricochet? No. I'm gonna hear it and I'm gonna fuck, I knew that. Who was it?
Roderick Strong.
Fuck! I knew that!
Matt Hardy.
Damn it! Rebby.
Sareth Ton.
Who?
Sareth Ton.
Who the fuck is that?
He's the creator for outfits and stuff like that.
I don't even know who that is.
He's like Chinese. He's on every Up Up Down Down video.
Is that Mikaze?
Yeah.
Oh, Sasha.
Same Sareth.
Yeah, okay, I didn't know his real name.
Alexa Bliss.
Buddy Murphy.
Nikki Cross.
Killian Dane.
Sarah Amato.
I actually don't know that one.
Cesaro.
Really? Get the fuck out of here. Alright. Well, good shit.
Mandy Rose.
Oh, fuck. I know who she's with. Didn't she start dating Zack Ryder? Or...
Tino Sabatelli.
Tino Sabatelli, that's what it is. I heard he might transition into an announcing role.
Yeah,
Because
producer.
his injuries are like, yeah.
It's going to be for Fox because he used to be a quarterback.
Yeah.
So. Casey Cantanzaro.
I actually don't know that one.
Ricochet.
That's the one that was Ricochet. Fuck!
Ty Dillinger.
Peyton.
Bianca Belair.
Montez Ford.
Candice LeRae.
Johnny Gargano.
Chelsea Green.
Cassius?
Zack Ryder.
Damn it, that one's Zach.
Zelina Vega.
Aleister Black.
Keith Lee. It's the last one.
I'm not sure.
Mia Yim.
Really? I like that pairing for some reason. Talk about some soul food.
Oh my god.
What?
So you're in the mood for chicken or Chinese?
Orange chicken.
Oh my.
What? What? What's wrong with
I
that?
can't even say anything because I can't.
Why not? Go on, say it, sir.
Probably a little bit worse. If I would have said something even worse than
What
that.
would you have said?
Kung Pao chicken.
See, I just said Kung Pao. I think about the chick with the one breast.
Yeah, exactly.
Just the center of one breast.
I need some Neosporin.
What?
I need some Neosporin.
We were just at the store.
No, I meant Kapow.
Oh. I was like, God damn it, we just came from the store. You need Neosporin?
Radio Shack.
Mm-mm. Well, that was a fun first segment.
This is a very special podcast
Why?
because it's going to go through a very special event that happens in 48 minutes.
Well, I was just going to make a thing out of it, and when it hit midnight, I was going to do something, but you know what? Fuck it. You want to take all the
No,
the
it's
fun
fine.
out
I'll
of
just
it.
keep it down then. They don't know what's going to happen. I'll let you do what you were going to do.
Alright, fine. I'm going to do
It
that.
better happen at fucking midnight.
It'll happen at fucking midnight.
Okay.
You know what? Now I just might make it wait till 12:01.
You son of a bitch.
Keep talking shit. We won't do shit for it.
I'm the current predicting champion.
I'll
Do you
destroy
like-
your whole dinner
do you
tomorrow.
Like my toy title for $17.97 at your local Walmart?
Is that what you got at Walmart?
Yeah.
Because, Toys R Us is dead.
I wish it was back.
I will go downstairs, open up my box.
It's sad that my kid will never know what Toys R Us is.
Honestly.
Toys R Us was always way too expensive.
Yeah, but
But running through those aisles
and
was
playing
like
with shit they weren't
everything.
supposed to.
We couldn't even afford to pass the doors, so I mean...
Jesus Christ. I'm gonna run downstairs and get all of my old toy titles that were fucked up by my cat.
Oh, were they?
She tore them shits up.
Jesus.
But I had I had the World Heavyweight, the Unified WWE, the SmackDown Tag, the Cruiserweight, the Intercontinental.
Damn.
I think I had 2 SmackDown tags too, just because.
Well, you need to.
Yeah. I think that's all I had, though. I know where it is. I know exactly where it is in the basement.
Mm.
So maybe I'll dig it up one podcast. I'm like, here, so you're the Intercontinental Champion. What I used to do is I used to put tape over the nameplates and write on it in Sharpie.
I would just use a marker. It comes off because it's a weird oily plastic.
Well, I mean, I was, a child. So I was just
that's true.
I'm just gonna do this.
I had the spinner belt. I still have the spinner belt.
I didn't have the spinner. I got all my belts before the spinner was a thing. But, alas,
Monday Night Raw.
start off with a Raw,
Do
huh?
we have to do this? Like,
It'll be quick.
no, like we should just bullet everything because it was just bad. There was two good things that happened on SmackDown. On Raw, there was one good thing that happened on Raw. Two good things that happened on Raw because I have to put in his promo. And then NXT was pretty solid. NXT UK was pretty solid.
We gotta do it. We can bullet point it, but we gotta do it.
Bullet point.
I mean, I don't know how it happened in order. I watched it on YouTube. Talk to the guy who's not here. Oh, wait. You can't.
Shocker. Too busy. Alright.
You know what the sad thing is?
What?
I was like, maybe after Mania, I'll leave the podcast to them two. But it's like, I can't even do that.
You thinking about leaving too now?
I thought about it a little while ago. I was like, I'll see how I feel when I get to Mania.
Okay.
And then I was like, I can't even leave. Because I would just destroy the whole podcast.
It probably wouldn't. It'd be me by myself.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, I can't leave. I'm trapped. Not that I don't have fun, I'm just trapped.
Alrighty, so
Alright, let me get ready to yell about the travesty.
I'll just say what's going on, and then you can just fill in the blanks.
Yep.
Vince McMahon.
Vince McMahon opened up the show, didn't he? Because Braun Strowman was chasing Baron Corbin because Braun cut the same promo. And Baron Corbin is like, meh, 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 I'm Baron Corbin. And Braun chased him. Elias told him where he was. And Braun broke the limo window. And Baron Corbin ran away after Braun ripped the door off. And Vince is like, well, that's my limo, damn it. Ah, the damn Braun Strowman. And then he's like, I'm going to fine you $100,000. Charlotte got fined $100,000 for hitting, 5 refs? Braun got fined $100,000 for breaking a window and ripping the door off, which wouldn't even cost Vince $100,000. Like, how much would that cost? A broken window and a door.
Maybe not even a door. A door will bring it up. Maybe like $1,500, $1,000.
Not $100,000.
Oh no, that's like no.
And then even Braun was like, that's ridiculous. And Vince is like, well, you're out of the Rumble. And then Braun flipped the car. Rightfully so, because that's kind of bullshit. Doesn't make sense, Vince. What happened to the McMahons are running the show and it's all about the people and you just make a judgy decision like that? Really dumb. I mean, granted, I like where it went, but really dumb.
Yeah.
Next.
Sasha and Ronda versus Nia and Tamina.
Sasha didn't even tag Ronda in. Sasha just kind of ran train. Got Tamina to tap out or Nia to tap out? Tamina this week.
Yeah. Tamina.
And then Ronda's like, it's going to be such an honor to face Sasha. And then one of my biggest accomplishments since being here will be beating Sasha at the Rumble. And Sasha was kind of like, excuse me? Like, you think you're the only one who can tap people out? And then Ronda's like, no, you're taking it the wrong way. Like, how the fuck else is she supposed to fucking take it? You just said my greatest compliment is going to be beating her at the Rumble. Like, you're giving her all this respect, and then you're like, yeah, I'm just going to beat her.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no big fucking deal.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, sadly, she is. Sadly, she is going to beat her. But, it's one of those things where it's like, Ronda, you're not, like, you can't sit here being like, you're taking it, like, the wrong way. Like, there's no other way to take that. Like, if somebody said my greatest accomplishment is going to be beating Ronda Rousey, you would be like, oh, meh. I don't fucking think so.
You're on a roll. It's like back-to-back weeks.
Because it's so bad!
Alright, so we see the B team Heath Slater, Titus O'Neil, and Kurt Hawkins waiting outside of Vince McMahon's office as they want a title shot. WWE Hall of Famer Jerry Lawler comes walking out, and he's surprised by No Way Jose bringing in his conga line.
Oh, he's still employed.
Alright, so, you're gonna... I think with every segment here is like a roller coaster for you, because this is probably like the top of the roller coaster. So, Lucha House Party versus The Revival.
I never thought I'd say... I did think I'd say this. But I am sick of the Lucha House Party. I'm sick of it. Mainly, I think because of those Lucha House Rules matches, where it was just such bullshit. Like, there was no point in it. The heels were justified in being pissed. But, you know, the Revival won because when Scott Dawson went for the cover, and when he pulled Grand Metalik's legs up, his other leg just landed on the ropes, and Dash Wilder just ran by and pushed his leg off. Mm-hmm. So they won off shenanigans. But they should have just went right back to Gable and fucking Rude. Like, they lost off shenanigans 2 weeks in a row. They should have still been up there because it's bullshit. Mm-hmm. And I'm glad they asked for their release. I really am. I'm glad that right after that match they went backstage and they said they want their release. I also like the jacket now because the jacket also has hashtag FDR. Soon.
Vince McMahon comes out to the ring.
Oh, talks about he needs a new challenger for Brock Lesnar because he just emasculated Braun Strowman. And who comes out? Who comes out but John Cena? Now you do the do. You don't even do that with enthusiasm. God damn. You're just dry.
He's so old. He should just go home. Just stick to the movies.
And then, you know, John came out and he said, you know, like, all your stars left you high and dry back in the day. The Rock said, see you, Vince. Stone Cold said, see you, Vince. That one was fucked. That one was injuries. It's not Stone Cold's fault. And Brock said, yeah, I'm going to go play football. Screw off. Pretty accurate. And he said he was looking at everybody, and he's like, you know, I need someone to step up. And John Cena said, just give me a chance. And he gave him 16 chances. You know, I did like the promo from John Cena. He's still a great promo. Can't take that away from him. Mm-hmm. And then Drew came out. And then Corbin came out. And then Finn Balor came out. And Finn said, you know, I'm getting really tired of being left out of these conversations. It's great. And Vince just tells him, like, you know, you don't have the beef. You don't have the beef, bro? Like, fuck off. He's like, look at all this beef in this ring.
He's like, let's just face it, Vince. You never believed in me like these fans do.
Yeah, honestly. And so, the fight broke out, obviously, because Finn was like, you know, you're stubborn. You're not going to believe anything I say, so let me just show you. Fight broke out. Drew stood tall. Vince is like, I like this a lot. We're going to have a fatal four-way, and the winner's going to face Brock Lesnar. When you mix Vince with Paul Heyman, that's what you get. At the Royal Rumble.
And you know what's funny is that they knew that Braun wasn't going to be cleared for the past 3 weeks. And they didn't want to announce anything because Vince thought Braun versus Brock was going to sell tickets.
Well, apparently even then, this was the plan all along. The plan was never for Brock to fight Strowman. Mm-hmm. The reports were it was always going to be Finn.
Was it?
Yeah.
But that Monday Night Raw turned out to be one of the most viewed Raws in recent time. Yeah.
Why?
There was a lot of people who tuned into that Raw.
Why?
I guess because of Finn Balor getting it. The Fatal 4-Way at the end. So.
Yeah, that was good.
Back from break, Jinder Mahal. Did you see this?
Oh yeah, Jinder's like, I was gonna face Brock Lesnar at Survivor Series 2 years ago, so I should get a title shot. And Vince is like, well, Vince said this really dumb. He said, pick whoever you want who's in that Fatal 4-Way, and if you win, you get a shot at the Rumble. He fucked that up. But, of course, he picked...
How did he fuck up?
Because he basically said, whoever you beat, you go to the Rumble. It doesn't matter who wins the Fatal 4-Way.
Oh, okay.
He just said it wrong. There was another thing said wrong on SmackDown by another McMahon, but we'll get there.
Shane?
Yeah. We're going to win the tag titles at the Royal Rumble this Sunday. No, Shane. It's next Sunday. But, and of course, Jinder picks Finn. Of all the men in that match, why didn't you pick Baron Corbin? Baron Corbin had a rivalry with Finn and lost
Finn is smaller.
Damn near everything.
He doesn't have beef.
He doesn't have... Fuck off.
You need
What's
to understand
next?
that. He needs beef.
Fuck off. What's next?
The Riot Squad versus Bayley, Natalya, and Nikki Cross.
Ooh, we can talk about the botch.
It wasn't that bad.
No, the botch wasn't bad, but Corey's hilarious.
I was expecting to see something bigger happen.
Yeah, because there was a spot when Natalya went for a running dropkick on a seated Sarah Logan, and she missed the dropkick completely. It really didn't look that bad. Well, you could tell. And Corey goes, she got all of that one. And it's like, God damn it, Corey. But yeah, this came because Bailey and Natalia were arguing. And Natalia's like, Sasha needs to not be so sensitive. And Bailey's like, Ronda needs not to be so passive-aggressive. Like, the fuck? So they argue, the Riot Squad comes over, and they're like, we love to just fuck shit up, so get a partner, if you can, and fight us. And then Nikki Cross, of course, just showed up, because all the debuting superstars showed up on this show.
Who is the funniest out of all of them?
EC3's was bland.
I thought EC3's was the funniest. Because he was just posing on both shows. Just looking at a mirror while he was flexing.
Because on Raw, he did the interview.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So I thought, if we're just talking about Raw, EC3's was bland.
Mm-hmm.
I started to like Heavy Machinery's, but then it went on way too long. Mm-hmm. Lacey Evans, bland on Raw.
Lacey Evans on SmackDown. Did you notice something?
What?
They cut to her twice.
Yeah.
And it was like 15 minutes apart. Did you notice something?
Did she have on a different hat or something?
Her Long Island iced tea, because that's what she was drinking, didn't go down.
Maybe she's got another one.
The ice wasn't even melting.
Maybe she's got another one. You don't know
It
that.
was on the same level.
I want to see those clips side by side to see if they're the exact same clip.
They just redid that clip again.
Just green screen the TV.
Alright, so obviously the winners were Bailey, Nikki Cross, and Natalia.
Yeah, Nikki got a good showing.
Jinder Mahal versus Finn.
Right decision. Finn Balor won. Next.
Leo Rush promo. Did you see this?
I didn't see the promo, no.
It was a pre-recorded promo. He talks about stepping up and says it's time for Ambrose and Seth Rollins to suffer. Rush praises Bobby Lashley as being a fighter and says Lashley will become Intercontinental Champion tonight. Whether you like it or not, Lashley appears in the picture now. Rush goes on hyping tonight's main event as Lashley looks on.
Whether you like it or not, Lashley will be the Intercontinental Champion. The almighty Bobby Lashley.
Lashley.
How's my Leo Rush?
It was not bad.
Not bad. I can work on it.
Seth Rollins, Bobby, Dean Ambrose.
It needs a little more nasal. I think that's what it was missing.
Yeah.
It needs a little bit more nasal in it. I am very perplexed. I mean, it was a good match. He pinned Dean.
Interesting.
Because
Are
Seth
they
was
turning
going
Dean
for the
back
curb
face
stomp.
again because they're like, this isn't working.
I don't know. Seth was going for the curb stomp. Leo pulled the rope down because Leo kept messing with Seth. And Bobby hit a nasty spear and pinned Dean.
This is just weird.
I mean, they just gave Dean shit. They had such potential to make Dean a great heel with a great motive, and they just fucked it up. They made him a character who's like, you're all fucking gross and have germs. When he had all this potential to be this guy who's like, I was wronged by you, I was wronged by Roman, and I'm gonna make everything fucking right, because you guys were all about yourself, now it's gonna be all about me. And they didn't do that. They just butchered it entirely. So, even Dean winning the title, I was like, too soon.
But Dean taking the loss?
Even that's like, come on. The whole booking of this is weird. I'm perplexed that Lashley is champ. But at the same time, it's one of those things where, like, I'm going to wait to see what they do. Because Lashley can get a lot of heat, and it's not X-Pac heat either.
I think the only reason Lashley got that title was to get fed to Elias.
I mean, but then why wouldn't they just feed Dean to Elias?
Because it's not realistic, I guess, in their eyes. Because Bobby, I know. Because Bobby and Elias have been feuding for a while. So Elias ultimately overcoming Bobby would do it and get the Intercontinental title. And maybe be like the next Honky Tonk Man. He has everything that Honky Tonk Man did.
Honestly, he does.
So, I mean, him versus Dean, I don't think there'd be a storyline there, whereas Bobby and Elias already established that storyline.
Yeah. Point.
I don't know what the hell Dean's going to do now. Maybe he's going to be like, my only purpose is to go to the Rumble and eliminate Seth Rollins.
Well, because there are rumors that Seth is going to be the guy to take it from Brock. Don't know how true it is. So is Dean just going to be automatically elevated to the Universal title picture?
They're getting a lot of ratings. And if Vince thinks the way he does is like, oh, wow, Finn's actually drawing ratings, maybe we should give him the title.
I would love that, but we both know it's...
But if he does pull it off, that fucks our Royal Rumble picks. There's no way Seth would win it.
Who else would win?
I don't know.
I say it's Seth or Drew, and Drew is like the lower of the picks.
I say number 30 is Roman Reigns.
It's fucking R-Truth.
And he wins.
R-Truth wins. Who would win from SmackDown? I don't see any SmackDown guys winning.
Joe.
Oh my god, I would love it if Joe won. I would love it.
I could see Joe winning. Joe's the only threat on SmackDown right now. There's no one else. On Raw, you got Seth. We had Finn, but then Finn was removed.
Yeah. But even with SmackDown, like, because we have a heel champ. Obviously, you need to think of faces. Who would it even be?
We don't. Not necessarily. There's still a Chamber coming. There could be Fastlane. Daniel Bryan might lose to AJ.
No.
He might lose to AJ.
He's not dropping it back to AJ. AJ's not going to have that title for a little while.
AJ is not pleasing them with contracts right now. And WWE already made the announcement that said that if you guys sign with us instead of AEW, we'll double your salary.
Well, yeah, AJ's going to stay, but he wants that reduced schedule.
Okay,
he doesn't want to work the house shows. He just wants to work TV.
Right. He could take the title, get his match at Mania, lose at Mania, gets his lighter schedule.
Oh, I felt like he was going to get that beforehand. Because the thing, if he's champ, he's like, I'm going to work the house shows if I'm champ. But I want a lighter schedule, so no.
I just don't... Like, we're going into the Rumble. I don't see us leaving the Rumble with 2 heel champs. I just don't see it happening.
I do.
I don't see it.
I do. It's more of who's going to win the Rumble at this point. I mean, if Joe wins it, I would fucking be ecstatic.
That has to be number 1 and 2, right? It has to be Seth and then Joe.
Oh my god. That'd be crazy. The Iron Man of the match.
It has to be that, like...
What if...
No, I'm not talking about, like, their entrance. I'm talking about,
saying, like, it has to be,
the
like,
win.
one of them.
Like, the final 2. It has to be Seth and Joe.
I don't know if it's going to be Joe, though, because they just do Joe dirty. Every time.
Maybe it's time for a change.
I mean, supposedly, but,
Joe versus Finn.
But, the revival.
The revival.
What happened next? I don't even know where
Alexa
we were.
Bliss. A staff knocks on her door.
Oh, God. What was the fucking point of this? Next.
You don't want to talk about it?
No, I don't want to talk about it. It was dumb. I mean, I liked what I saw, but it was dumb.
What did you see? Like, her side boob was covered by her hair.
I like the partial side boob.
There's nothing there.
Next.
Alexa Bliss comes out for a special moment.
Oh, and she announces the women's tag titles at Elimination Chamber in 5 weeks, I think she said, which that means it's like 2 weeks after the fucking Rumble. 3 teams from Raw, 3 teams from SmackDown in the Chamber. Last team standing gets the titles. I want to know how the titles are going to work.
Yeah.
Are they going to float? Like, how are you going to get the feuds going? Like, what's the thing here? On top of that, we talked about this earlier, there's only 2 teams on SmackDown. Mandy and Sonya.
Unless Lacey finds a person to tag with.
I mean, maybe, but who would she tag with? Lacey and Naomi, that'd be an interesting pairing. Lacey and Lana. I don't know. I can't see her teaming with anyone. Just because of her character. It doesn't make sense.
There's got to be someone we're missing.
Alright, the SmackDown Women's roster. You have the Iconics, who are already in there. Mandy and Sonya, who are going to be in there. Charlotte, Becky, Asuka, Naomi, Carmella.
Mella's going to team with, like, Lana.
Oh, fuck off.
There you go. They'll dance. I put it right now. It's going to be Lana and Carmella.
Fuck off. So she announced the women's tag titles. I'm just going because fuck off.
You know that's going to happen. I completely forgot about Carmella. That's exactly what's going to happen.
She announced the tag titles.
They both dance.
Paul Heyman came out. He ran down John Cena. Put over Drew McIntyre pretty strong. Started to talk about Corbin. At that point, Otis Adozovic walks out and Alexa Bliss notices him. And Heyman's like, hey, eye contact. You look at me, I look at you. And then he even realizes Otis. And Otis is just like, yeah!
Tucky.
And he's like, he's not even saying things at one point. And then when Tucker Knight finally comes out and it's like, no, we gotta get back.
Did he, when he came out, did he at least get a crowd reaction?
There was a noise. Because people were like, the fuck? Like, there was some NXT chants. But, Tucker Knight finally came to pull him away. And he's like, pretty lady! And it's like, dude, fuck off. And I did like that Alexa was like, this is not a moment of Otis, this is a moment of bliss. So I liked that. But after a while, it just got like, all right, this is gonna look
I like
creepy
it
now.
though. It made a dull moment into something funny.
It like I said, I liked it for the first like 10 seconds of it, but it went on just too long for me, and it made it like, all right, this is weird now.
All right.
And that was literally the end of the segment. Paul Heyman didn't finish. That was it.
Fatal 4-way.
That was good. That was good. And then it came to the head when Drew McIntyre hit a Claymore kick on Cena. Ran at Finn. Finn dropped the ropes, ran up top, and hit a coup de grace on Cena. So Cena ate 2 finishers. Protects Cena because it's Super Cena. And Finn gets the win. Finn looks better in the fact that he didn't rely on Drew's finisher. He used his own as well. And Finn is going to the Rumble, and then John Cena even endorsed him afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, Finn's going to get fed to Brock Lesnar. But that was Raw. What do you want to rate it?
B.
You really liked Raw, huh?
I did. Because I think... I don't know, dude. I might be losing this belt. I'm being dead serious. Because I really think they're going to... we're worried, and God bless Cody and AEW. I think they might switch the belt over to Finn.
Oh my God. I mean, I would be ecstatic, but...
What I wouldn't understand is, if Finn loses to Brock, what's the difference between him losing and Seth Rollins winning? They're the same guy.
Vince likes Seth more.
No, Triple H likes Seth more. I don't even know if that's true.
I was going to say Triple H. I don't know. He loves his NXT guys. But Vince likes Seth more.
According
Vince
to
has
Vince,
run
according
with
to
Seth
Vince,
more.
he doesn't like people who get hurt. Every time Seth has the belt, he injures himself.
Well, he injured himself on that first run. And then his second injury wasn't with the belt. Because he just came back. And he was going to feud with Trips. And then he just... Samoa Joe, when he went down, his knee was just like...
Right, but it just shows you that, like, maybe you're not the guy. What happened to Dolph?
Oh, that poor bastard.
Who hasn't been seen on TV for 3 weeks.
Yeah, I know. He's going to leave after the Rumble.
Yeah, he's leaving on the 31st.
But good for him. Good for him.
Oh, by the way, I've set up... I don't know if you're still coming over or not. But, like, my projector is set up and everything. And I'm like, I cannot wait for this fucking day.
I am coming over for the Rumble. I'm going to miss NXT. I'm going to be in Boston. But I'm fucking there for the Rumble. Like, I'm not missing the Rumble. I literally told her, too. I'm like, I'm not missing that.
Yeah, you
Can't miss the
You
Rumble.
can come by if you want to. It's gonna be really cool.
Good.
I have a girlfriend. She does girly things. So
It's his...
I kind of feel offended. I don't know if I should feel offended or complimented.
It's a Nelson. Be complimented.
Okay.
Well, Nelson appears.
And while Nelson appears, says something ridiculous.
Nah, Kaylee's cool though.
Yeah, Kaylee's cool. Me and Eric actually met Kaylee because we used to when we would go to TGI Fridays a lot.
Funny.
Mm-hmm.
She thought we were dating.
I think you've told me this before.
Well, it's not the first time it's happened. And I'm just like, God fucking damn it.
I didn't know about that.
It's not the first time. Like, what the fuck?
I really need a picture of you two together.
Yeah, no, not gonna happen. I can
That could be a punishment. I can arrange that.
Thank you.
Are you really gonna waste a punishment on me and Eric having to take a picture together?
Yeah.
I mean, you
Hell
guys
yeah.
don't have to be doing anything. Just like side.
Just like hug.
Just hug.
Yeah.
No shirts on.
Do I have to go back to the video of you in the dress?
No. Let's not.
I had to dance with you, and you were in a dress, and you would not let me dip you.
I refuse to be dipped. I'm not a dipping person.
He was afraid to be dipped.
Dipping is a certain fear. Depends on the person, because it can be very scary sometimes.
No offense on Zell. I wasn't trusting you to dip me.
Bro!
I'm sorry.
Trust me! I wouldn't do it if I couldn't.
Well, at that moment, everything was just going really bad. It was a really bad day for me.
Yeah, you were pissed.
So, I wasn't pissed. I was just ashamed.
And that's when you were like,
with myself.
I have to fucking win!
Yeah, I was like, that's it. No more playing around.
Because what was that one? That punishment was SummerSlam?
No. I don't know.
I think it was SummerSlam, because Extreme Rules was the sandwich.
Right.
So I think it was SummerSlam, because Hell in a Cell was when he lost it.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was vacant.
Mm-hmm.
Because we tied.
Mm-hmm.
And then, fucking 4 pay-per-views in a month and a half.
If I win the Rumble, am I in the running for longest reigning again?
Because you wanted at Survivor Series, right?
That was in November.
What did I say his record was? 50 something?
I think it was 57.
57?
We have to look back into it, but
Yeah.
I think it was that.
Yeah, so you'd definitely be in the running, if not have it. But then again, it's Chamber's 2 weeks away, so that might, like...
Well, hold on, right? Because I kept it, like, let's add a week, because Survivor Series was at the end of November, I think. So that's a week.
Mm-hmm.
The whole month of December.
So let's say 5 weeks.
The whole month of January, because the Rumble's at the 27th.
So 10 weeks.
That's what? 70 days? That's what
That would be... Yeah, we'll do the fucking math. We'll do the math. Have to look
I'm
at
not
it.
like, I'm going to set it so high that way it can never be broken.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
And you can take it back when we have pay-per-views every week again.
Alright, Bruno Sammartino. So now, talking about SmackDown Live in Birmingham, Alabama. Show opened up with Becky... It opened up with Becky Lynch arriving in her car. And Kayla came to ask her, like, if she's ready for Asuka. And she's like, I'll answer it in the ring. Mm-hmm. And she tosses her keys, and Kayla just misses. And Becky goes, nice catch. She does walk by Heavy Machinery and the New Day. Heavy Machinery is making a splendor of pancakes, eggs, with still in the shells, not cracked, and steaks.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking disgusting.
That is gross.
Otis Dozovich takes a drink and he goes, oh yeah! And he's like, try it. And Xavier goes, oh no! And Becky walks by and Xavier goes, but when he does it, he unzips his New Day shirt to reveal his The Man shirt. And I thought that was priceless. And Becky drinks it and she goes, a little bit weak for me. Becky's a badass.
Otis is like, ah!
Otis is like, I'm in love again. But Becky gets to the ring.
She took, like, you could tell. She was, like, taking chunks.
Yep. Like, she must have been like, this is fucking disgusting. They blended it so quick, though. Like, I was like, there had to be a cut there or something. Or they just had to switch it. Like, that was too quick.
Maybe they put the eggs in there, blend it, but then blend it all at once so that the eggs wouldn't be in that drink.
That shell was still getting... That shit was breaking.
Yeah.
But,
well, wasn't it hard-boiled eggs?
Maybe it was hard-boiled. I just saw the eggs and I was like... Because even Xavier was like, the shells are still there.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't fucking know. But Becky got to the ring and she talked about how Asuka says she's hype. And she just kind of ran down Asuka. She's like, hype is going into an event undefeated and then losing. And not being able to beat that woman ever. Asuka came out, cut a very bad English promo because we couldn't understand it. The Iconics came out, and as soon as they came out, you're like, oh no, they're fodder. Becky ends up in a match with Peyton. Peyton doesn't look like a threat, but Peyton gets offense in. She looks like a wrestler, not a jobber.
Yep.
But of course, Becky wins with a disarmer. Then Asuka starts screaming in Japanese. Drags Billie Kay into the ring and makes her tap out almost instantly. She should just do all her promos in Japanese and then just kill people. But, regardless of the bad promo, I still liked it. From there, I have to look at what happened next. Oh, you weren't going to keep going?
No, I did that last week. Time to change it up.
Oh yeah, so while they're having their face-off, AJ Styles just comes out. I was a little confused about that. I'm like, maybe they were supposed to go to commercial?
I knew exactly what he was doing. Trying to find the nearest area, see if Dan Bryan was around. If he wasn't, he was heading right for the concession stands. I was like, this is exactly what he was doing because Danny Bryan was yelling and screaming at everyone last week.
Yep, and he went to concession stands, and he's like, these people spend their hard-earned money to do whatever they want. He's like, if you want a t-shirt, you can get a t-shirt. Here, have a t-shirt. You want a hot dog, have a hot
I feel so bad
dog.
for the people who are right in front. Because AJ's throwing shirts, and people are like, I'm right here!
Just hand me the shirt! And he's just like, nah. And then Daniel Bryan attacks him with the crowd. They brawl. AJ puts him through a table. AJ gets peeled off a DB.
Yep. Did you see how much mustard went onto DB's leg?
Yeah. He must have been so upset. Especially after last week. He was like, some idiot got mustard on my shirt.
He had it all around the side of his jeans.
So then the Usos are backstage doing photos. And somebody gave a box to Jimmy, assuming it's from his wife. The note says, I've been a naughty girl and I need you to lock me up in the Uso penitentiary. As his brother Jay reads it to him. And then he's like, signed, Mandy. And there's a hotel key. And he's like, what you gonna do, Oos? And he's just, oh no. Fuck you mean you don't know?
That's what I said.
And then you got Samoa Joe getting ready for his match. And then you see EC3 posing. That was good. I liked that.
Because Joe was walking by and he's like,
oh god, this fucking clown.
oh, why is he here?
Imagine if he just looked over, he's like, Ethan. Just hits him with it. I'm like, oh damn, his name exists. So then, Andrade, just Andrade, he is no longer Cien Almas, and Zelina Vega were interviewed by Caleb Braxton. He said Ray was his idol, but Andrade is the future. And this is the year of Tranquilo. I really hope it is, honestly. Samoa Joe enters the ring because he's
Probability of him winning it.
Don't make me jizz my pants.
Could you imagine?
I would be gassed. I would be ecstatic. I was talking to a dude at work about this, actually. What if they pull a massive swerve?
Yeah.
For the first time ever.
Think about it. Triple H said that there will be surprises and there'll be new superstars coming here.
For the first time ever, an NXT superstar wins it. And there's only one man that could be.
So you're saying someone from NXT is gonna?
I'm saying, imagine that.
Could you imagine if it's someone who? Because this particular person, claimed something on NXT, saying that, and he's making an announcement next week, which will be interesting to see it. But can you imagine if like number 28, 29, and you hear Velveteen Dreams music hits?
Oh my god. See, I don't think it would be Velveteen if that happens. You know who it'd be.
Ricochet?
No.
Alistair? Johnny? Tommaso?
Bro, come on.
Adam Cole?
Yes.
You think Adam Cole would jump?
It would be Adam Cole.
It'd be interesting.
If they jump somebody to win the Rumble, it'd be Adam Cole.
Holy shit. That's right. Here we are thinking about like Bullet Club. We're not even thinking about the actual threat. Mm-hmm. And the only titles that they have are getting defended.
It's about time they're gonna
to the War Raiders.
Either that or they'll lose it over Mania weekend.
They beat the shit out of R-Truth. Adam Cole announces he's in it, and Adam Cole wins it.
And then Adam Cole versus DB.
Wow. No, I don't know about that.
I mean, I could wish.
Adam Cole versus AJ.
AJ's not going to be champion.
The history.
He's not going to be champion,
AJ versus Finn.
Actually, with a story built into it, that'd be great. But I was thinking. I was talking to a guy at work about that. I was like, oh my god, imagine an NXT call win. And he's like, that'd be crazy.
Do I predict that?
It's okay. We have a week. We get to see the go home stuff. But yeah.
Could you imagine though if they swerved us like that?
I would not be upset.
R-Truth is getting jumped. I don't know by who.
He's not taking.
He's not. Yeah. He's not number 30.
He's gonna miss it somehow. He jumped, or he's just gonna go, like I said, to the Women's Royal Rumble.
I think that's a possibility. My bad.
And then they're just like, no, you missed yours. But that's like, does the men's go on first? Because if the men's goes on first,
exactly, there has to.
That's not happening.
Right.
It's
there has to be a reason that R-Truth won that fucking match for him to be number 30.
Yeah, it has to be. Oh. Anyway, Joe's fighting Mustafa Ali. Match doesn't happen. He beats the shit out of Mustafa Ali. Like, his bumps he took going into the LED boards looked vicious.
Mm-hmm.
I was kind of concerned. And then Joe cut his promo backstage. Best promo in the fucking business, probably. He had all the intensity, and he just said, I proved what y'all have to worry about in the Rumble. And that's really just it.
Is he going to be a Final Four?
I hope so. Rumble time is always fucked. Always fucked.
Does Braun Strowman enter the Rumble?
No. No. He's not.
Would it be a fucking wasted opportunity? Because
don't say Braun Strowman wins the Rumble.
Because Vince McMahon's like, you know what, you're out of the Rumble main event or whatever the hell, the championship match, and then this fucker shows up at the Rumble to win it, and say like Brock Lesnar is mine, and then this is what they're gonna fucking build.
That'd be so dumb.
Would you put it past them?
What if?
They're gonna watch. They're gonna do that. I guarantee you, dude. Watch.
What if Braun does show up in the Universal title match and he costs Brock?
Or he costs Finn.
He costs Brock, and then they have a non-title match at Mania.
Would they do that?
Get the title off Brock! For the love of God.
Because I feel like there's a lot of people that want Finn to win, even wrestlers that want Finn to win.
Yep.
I feel like Finn is going to win. Just before that happens, that's when I would see Braun Strowman come out and just fuck it up for everyone.
I'm gonna go back to talking about SmackDown because you're making me sad.
Because it's true.
You're making me sad.
Because you're thinking about it and you're like, God damn it, they're gonna do that.
So then we got Sonya Deville with Mandy Rose. And Sonya's like, Mandy, you really just gave your room key to somebody. And she's like, yeah, I know. And you know that I literally hate Naomi and I want to make her life miserable. And Sonya goes, yeah. And she's like, what better way to make her life miserable than break up her marriage?
By having an affair.
Yep. And even Sonya's like, bitch, no. Like, stop.
Mm-hmm.
But Mandy goes, obviously. So you got Rey Mysterio walking backstage and you see Nikki Cross in a cage. It's a very wasted opportunity. She should have been with Sanity.
Ray was like, the fuck?
And she's like, I'll play. Let Nikki play. Like, I kind of hate that that's her thing now. It's like, play with Nikki. It's like, no, you just go back to just, like, saying random things instead of just the same let's play. So, Ray makes his entrance, and we have the best match of 2019 in WWE. Rey Mysterio versus Andrade. I almost said his whole name.
Best match? No. Second best. But go on.
What's the best?
The best match was Pete Dunne versus
Joe Coffey.
Joe Coffey. You have to watch that.
I watched it.
Oh, you did?
I just forgot about UK.
That was fucking amazing. It's amazing that their at takeovers is just as good as the regular takeovers.
It was a really good show.
Finn Balor versus Devlin. My God.
I find it so funny because we were talking about it and you're like, yeah, Devlin's just, another Finn Balor. And then who does he fight? Finn Balor. He looks like him too. Like, it's crazy.
Literally, Devlin's mentor is Finn Balor.
Yeah.
I learned a lot from Finn.
But Rey and Andrade had an amazing match.
Yeah, they did.
Amazing match. One of the best TV matches I've seen in a long time. Mm-hmm. Rey hit another borderline Canadian destroyer. And just everything about this match was right. I would have liked to see Andrade win without the interference of Zelina Vega. But I feel like all this winning means he's not going to win the Rumble. Because he pinned Rey twice.
Mm-hmm.
But Zelina interfered, distracted Rey, and Andrade hit the Hammerlock DDT off the top rope to pick up the win. Glad he's winning, though. Like, keep the year of Tranquilo going. And then, yeah, there were a lot of commercials in this match. And then we recapped what happened with Jimmy Uso. And he goes in the hotel room. Mandy walks over to him and reveals some black lingerie that covers more than her ring gear does. A photographer pops up and takes a picture, and Jimmy's like, "The fuck's going on?" And she's like, "Do you honestly think I like you?" "No, this is about your wife and pissing her off." Jimmy's just like, "Alright," and then he goes outside, and then Naomi comes in and just fights Mandy. Mandy gets the upper hand by throwing Naomi over the chair like she's not a wrestler. And just leaves. And it's like, this was all just bad. Mm-hmm. This is where the show went downhill. Mm-hmm. Like, nosedive downhill. It was announced that Shinsuke versus Rusev was added to the Royal Rumble for the United States Championship, so pre-show. But I think that's the first pay-per-view title defense since Shinsuke's had the belt.
Should they give it back to Shinsuke? Do you think Shinsuke's going to win?
I don't know.
The reason why I said that is because of AEW. And Shinsuke's due for a contract.
I don't know. I really just don't know.
I think it's dangerous if you give it to Rusev, but then Rusev also said that he was unhappy before,
yeah.
So they're in very, very
I feel like they'll keep it on Rusev. But I have a lot to think about in a week.
It's not going to be easy. Seems like NXT is more easier than the Rumble.
Honestly. And then we ended with the best birthday bash in the world.
I literally turned it off. After they say, you know what, we're going to have a match. I'm like, no.
But it was a cool little thing, because like I said, I like the Miz and Shane stuff. I just never want them to be tag champs, but
I have a theory with that.
Well, I'll run this down and then you can give me
Okay.
your theory. The Miz gave him brand new Jordans. The Miz put a really nice video package together for him. Then the Bar came out, talked about daddy issues. Sheamus versus The Miz. Miz in his street clothes. The Miz picked up the dub after Cesaro went through some cake. They did a coast to coast with the cake into Sheamus' face, but The Miz held it the wrong way. Like, that just fucked up Shane's shoes. Like, where you're sitting, he was holding the cake like this. Like,
So the cake was towards...
yeah, towards Shane. And then that's how SmackDown went off the air. Now you can say your theory.
They're going to win the tag team titles.
Oh, God.
Shane turns on The Miz.
They nixed the Shane heel turn, I'm pretty
Shane's
sure,
going
though.
to turn on Miz.
Why?
I just think that's what's going to happen. Everyone's expecting The Miz. Everyone knows it's going to be The Miz versus Shane at Mania.
Unfortunately.
Everyone knows that.
I'd rather not.
I don't think Miz will be the heel in that. Although, I can see it because all The Miz really talks about is how they are the best in the world.
Mm-hmm.
And his one true thing is to get that trophy. But I can also see Shane saying, I'm the best in the world. I don't know. It's stupid.
It's dumb.
They shouldn't even be getting the freaking titles, especially with a new team coming back next week.
Bludgeons.
Yep.
Which
Which means they're going to feud with New Day for no apparent reason.
No apparent reason. I'm gonna give SmackDown 2 ratings. I'm gonna rate the first half, and then I'm gonna rate the second
If
half.
SmackDown was only an hour show, what would you rate it?
A-.
2-hour show.
Oh, that drops it down to like a high C plus.
Yeah.
A low B-. Like 78, 79.
Yep.
Just because the second half was that bad. It was that bad.
NXT.
NXT.
Street Profits versus Metro Brothers. I mean, Street Profits 1 and 2 minutes.
Bring the swag like nobody can. Are you finally growing on the Street Profits?
No.
Oh my god.
Because What Culture put something on their website saying that why isn't WWE pushing the Street Profits?
So you're just not growing on them because What Culture said something?
No, because the Sons of Anarchy looking team came out and beat the shit out of them. And that's
the
gonna be their
Forgotten
new-
Sons?
Yeah, that's going to be their new feud. Which is retarded. We have Belair and... This was good. Belair and... Did you see this?
I did not. I didn't get to watch NXT.
So fucking good. So I'm going to read it word for word. So that
Mhm.
way. Okay. Bianca Belair comes out and she has a mic. She says it's her time, it's her year, and she's got 20/20 vision when it comes to the NXT Women's Championship. When it comes to TakeOver Phoenix of EST, the NXT is of NXT is walking out with the championship. And she goes, well, they didn't write it in here, but she goes, and I will remain undid. And then Shayna's music hits. She can't finish the line because here comes the champ, Shayna Baszler with her horsewoman friends. Baszler enters the ring and says that she doesn't need to see it with the EST. She doesn't see it. She may be strong, and she's obviously not the smartest. If Belair has half a brain, she know that no matter how strong your arms are, Baszler will tear them off and take over Phoenix. Belair disagrees and says that she'll be... See, they didn't really do her justice here. She was like the only thing that these... she was like... She literally went like... She went, girl. Like, Belair did this to Baszler, and she was like, the only thing these arms are going to do is hold up that NXT title over my head. So I was like, that was fire. Then it says that Baszler has a lot of swagger and attitude tonight. She looks very comfortable with a mic. She says Belair is afraid of getting her arm broken or having her hype silenced, of getting her vocabulary changed from undefeated to overrated. The crowd picks up on this, and as a battling chant of those two words breaks out.
Mm-hmm.
Baszler motions to her two friends and says, "Don't worry about those two." Belair clocks Baszler and then escapes the ring. The girls continue to draw at each other as the segment ends. A promo for Djokovic is shown afterwards.
Do you honestly think Belair's gonna win?
I think she has a chance. Because I think Shayna and them are getting ready to go up. Because this Mania isn't happening without those three getting involved.
You think so?
100%.
You really think they'll spoil
100%.
it?
Because at WrestleMania, it's going to be Becky, Charlotte, and Ronda. I guarantee you, I could put $100 on it right now. I would pay for your WrestleMania ticket. I'm not saying it right now. I would pay for the WrestleMania ticket.
I already paid for it.
Well, when you come back. That Baszler and her two goons would show up there.
I'd be a little disappointed, honestly.
It's fucking Mania.
I'd be disappointed. Like, give me a finish to the match. Don't fuck
This
it
is
up.
going to keep going on until Survivor Series, dude.
And we're gonna get the horsewoman versus the horsewoman.
Yep. And then it ends when they're holding all the titles.
So at that,
Ronda will have the women's champion, Shayna would have the other one, and the two girls would have the tag team.
so at that point, Ronda goes heel.
Oh yeah. They booed her in her hometown
Yeah, she was
against Charlotte. It wasn't even against Becky.
How do you boo Sonya Blade?
So there's this Dijovic guy.
Mm.
I mean, whatever. He wins. He fought a random dude named Adrian Jaoud. He's really freaking tall. He's like 6'7". He kind of has the look. I can see what they're going with this. He does a little bit more than Lars Sullivan does, which is something I can agree with.
Mm-hmm.
After that, a really, really cool promo was shown. So at the very beginning of this promo, you heard boom, boom, like it very, very faded, and it was
Oh shit! Oh shit! It's fucking midnight! Oh shit! You know what that means? It's Nelson's fucking birthday! As of recording.
As of recording, yes.
As of recording.
You guys
it's
won't,
Nelson's
you guys
birthday.
won't know this when you guys are watching.
So does Nelson get birthday punches?
Oh, really? Is that what we're doing?
Or birthday chair shots?
Wow.
I mean, I gotta finish breaking that
It'll
chair.
make my punishment a lot easier.
Happy birthday, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
How old are you now?
28. Don't even start. So a promo for Warriors is shown. It shows I can't read because it's like, well, get it out of your system. I know the last one's gonna be their hardest.
Oh, you have to have another one. Plus another one for the good year.
Well,
Is
good
this
luck.
what's gonna?
Pinch to grow an inch.
Ow!
And then a titty twister.
Ow!
Happy birthday!
Thank you. God, I hope we're not friends when I'm 50.
Oh, wow. Fuck you, okay?
Shatter my bones.
Oh, please, those were light punches.
Hey, when you're 50 or 60, it just takes a tap for you to go. Jesus Christ. Highlights from the first ever NXT TakeOver is shown. Blah blah blah. Johnny versus Humberto.
Oh yeah, what was this this video?
Oh, it was the War Raiders.
Uh.
They were doing like some weird like Viking chant, and it was really well done. So, Johnny Gargano won 4 minutes. Lottie does against a no.
I'm really excited for that match.
I don't know who to pick. Backstage, NXT champion Tommaso Ciampa dressed as Aleister Black. Ciampa is the puppet master. And
Wow.
Black is the gullible puppet.
Maybe you're Tommaso Ciampa.
He talks about Black's words from earlier. The champ fights on his grandest stage. You know, I was thinking about that, and he does irrational things to hold his belt. Mm-hmm. And I was like, do I really do irrational things? The champ fights on the grandest stage, so we're going to wait until NXT TakeOver Phoenix. That's what a main event player does. It says, listen closely, Black. Be careful what you wish for. He adores his championship gold, and that's all for him. Velveteen Dream is shown, saying that he has an announcement to make next week. And I know what it's going to be.
What's it gonna be?
The Dream is entering the Royal Rumble.
Hit it!
I guarantee you.
Get it,
I hope so anyways. He says that it was Dream Over last year, and he proved to the world that he had one thing last year that he said in January was, you're going to know my name. Say my name. You're going to know my name. He was like, this year, it's not Dream Over. It's Dream On. So, Cassius Ohno versus Keith Lee. Cassius won.
Yeah, didn't he low blow him?
Low blow him, and then knockout. And then, apparently Matt Riddle got injured. And so he's not cleared. So I don't know how he got injured. But
House show, maybe?
Maybe.
Well, we still have one more match to fill. There's only 4.
Sorry. Hello. Thank you.
Answering his phone in the middle of the podcast. Because his fiance wants to call and wish him a happy birthday.
Zell gave me 28 punches. That was nice.
I gave you 1 for good luck and a pinch to grow an inch. I mean, wherever you want to grow is your choice.
Soon, so I should be home. Like, no, it's alright. We're finishing up soon, though.
We almost done, girl. Go smell your candles.
Okay. Are you okay? You sound down. Oh, okay. Alrighty. I love you too.
Love you.
Says love you too.
Yes!
Alright, bye.
Yes! I win.
You're lucky she doesn't say that to Eric.
I'm totally telling him that.
Eric's like, I love you, Kaylee. She's like, no, fuck you.
I'm totally telling him that.
Yes.
It's a good night.
That was
It's a good night.
That was NXT.
So 2 questions.
2 answers.
First question, what's gonna fill up that last match? Because we normally get 5. Only reason we had 4 at War Games was because War Games.
I haven't got to NXT UK yet.
You think we're gonna have a UK match? Interesting.
And this is where my fears come true. The scariest man.
Your fear is Walter.
My fear is Walter. I've never been more scared of a man.
Well, I'll talk about
Defending
that.
my man.
I'll talk about that when we get to UK. The second thing, this takeover is gonna be fucked.
Why?
Prediction wise.
I got my predictions down.
Oh, you got these predictions down.
Rumble? Oh, no fucking way. I have
feel
no
like
idea.
Just fucked all weekend.
NXT, I'm pretty confident in.
Why are you so confident?
Because I am.
Are you actually
I am
confident?
100% confident in NXT.
Are you lying?
Nope, 100% confident.
So who's winning the women's title?
I'm not telling you.
You act like I'm Eric and that's gonna affect me.
I'll tell you this. Out of the 4 belts being defended, 2 of them will change hands.
You're picking the tag titles and you're picking Johnny Gargano.
Maybe, maybe not.
You're totally picking Johnny Gargano.
Maybe
It's
not.
written on your fucking face.
If you were listening to my NXT, what I was talking about, I don't have. Alright, as of right now, I have Bianca beating Shayna.
I didn't think you would go pull the trigger on that. You say she has a chance, but I didn't think you were pulling the trigger.
I think I'm pulling the trigger on that.
Wow. Wow. I'm gonna have to sit alone with my thoughts for a while.
Okay, that's fine.
Because it's totally fucked. But
Also, I don't see Tommaso retaining. Because we have this long story, and Triple H just announced that no NXT guys are going to be able to jump. Because there's just no room for them.
yeah.
Which is thank God.
Thank God.
But if Alistair doesn't win this, what else is he going to do?
I don't know.
Nothing. Like, if he doesn't win this and he doesn't show up at the Rumble, he's just going to be in hiatus until after Mania.
I don't know.
But NXT UK, Ligero versus Saxon Huxley. Ligero won. With this thing that he calls C4P3, something.
What?
It's a springboard DDT.
Nice.
That's what he does.
Is it a springboard like
He goes to the second
he
rope, turns, gets the guy's head, DDT.
tornado or like just flat out
Tornado,
DDT?
DDT.
Yeah.
Really good.
Interesting.
I like him. I wasn't sold on him because he's wicked tiny.
Mm.
But and the guy he was facing was almost double his size when it comes to height.
Thanks. You basically just told me I could never be a wrestler.
No, I didn't. When did those words come out of my mouth?
You said he's wicked tiny. I'm tiny.
Rey Mysterio's tiny. He's a multiple world champion.
Oh, see, now you're just double standarding everything.
Rey's 5'4".
What happened
How tall
next,
are you?
sir?
How tall are you?
What happened
How
next?
tall are you?
What happened next?
I guarantee you have the height advantage on Rey.
Ray's not 5'4".
Rey's 5'4".
He's bigger than that.
No, he's not.
He's bigger than that.
No, he's not.
I will literally tell you right now.
Look it up.
He's like 5'6". You're short off like 2 inches.
I'm being. If he's 5'6", they're not being truthful. Just saying.
5'6".
He's not 5'6".
Listed as 5'6",
Yeah.
175.
He's not 5'6".
I am an inch taller than him.
You're 5'7"?
Yes.
See? Even then. What do you mean you don't have it? Daniel Bryan's what, 5'8"? 5'9"?
5'9" or 5'10". 5'8".
Eddie Guerrero.
It's
The late,
AJ
great
I was
Eddie
thinking
Guerrero.
of who was 5'11".
Eddie Guerrero, 5'8". Oh, I'm 5'7". I can't be
Yeah,
wrestling.
but you just said, like, oh, he's tiny.
This dude's tiny. He doesn't have anything. He's just a stick.
Jack Gallagher?
Jack is even worse. Alright. Ginny took on Isla Dawn.
Mm-hmm.
Ginny won. There doesn't seem to be a story going on there. But
Yeah.
Flash Morgan Webster and Mark Andrews versus Fabian Eichner and Marcel Barth.
I like Mark Andrews a lot.
He
honestly.
was amazing. Like, I was about to say that. I forgot. No, they didn't win. But Mark Andrews did a... It was a cool hit.
Mm.
They got him down. He rolled. He didn't roll. He slid underneath both their clotheslines, got up on his feet, and did a double Pele. That was a fantastic
I love
spot.
Mark Andrews.
But they lost. And that was it, because we had TakeOver, so this was their pre-show.
Yeah.
Because you can tell that it was the same crowd, and they were really pumped, so...
That crowd was fucking obnoxious.
That crowd was insane. When Walter came out,
Oh my god. So,
I'm so afraid.
I mean, we both know Walter is going to end his reign.
Walter will end his reign.
It's going to be Walter, and then Pete Dunne's going to move on.
I hope.
He's going to. He's going to move on after that. Walter is the guy to do it.
Pete Dunne loses NXT TakeOver, his UK title. Pete Dunne shows up at the Rumble, wins the Rumble. Thoughts?
See, I don't think they're going to do it.
I'm just like...
I don't think they're going to have that match at this upcoming TakeOver. I think they're going to wait for the next TakeOver UK, which I think they're going to
They
try
have
to...
5 matches, always. What's
Yeah.
the 5th match?
Don't know. Don't fucking know.
Will it be something to do with Velveteen?
I mean, maybe. He's off the card, and that's a
Or
little
do you
like...
think they'll, Matt Riddle will miraculously be cleared and it'll be Matt Riddle versus Cassius?
I mean, I'm sure that was the plan, but now maybe they're just in panic.
I don't think Triple H is in panic at all. He's like, my 5 matches will outbeat the Royal Rumble.
I mean, they will, but Vince is upset with Trips.
Yeah.
You advocated for Lars Sullivan, damn it.
Well, it's not his fault.
It's not, but
And he didn't advocate for him at all. Not at all.
Apparently Trips did.
Maybe he wanted him out of NXT because he
Apparently-
sucks.
No, apparently Trips was like, he gave him like how like, the whole Elias thing, how he's like, he's going to be much better on the main roster for his character. And that's what Trips was pushing for, to get him on the main roster for his
He had
character.
a panic attack.
And then he had a panic attack.
How do you have a panic attack?
I don't know.
It's the same shit.
I don't know.
Just a larger crowd. That's
live?
all it is. Doesn't matter.
I don't fucking know, bro. I don't know what happened. I wasn't there.
How's it any different? Oh, I'm live, okay? Let's say you fuck up during NXT taping. It's still being broadcasted.
Yeah, they can chop it together, though.
I don't think so. It'd just be awkward. Like Braun Strowman forgetting his lines last week.
Oh, Lord. Let's not go back to last week. I ranted a lot last week.
You almost had a brain aneurysm.
Very close. But no, I don't know what they're going to do for that last match. I really don't. Because what else is there? What else has been going on? Unless they throw, like, Kairi Sane and Io Shirai against fucking Marina Shafir and Jessamine Duke. But even that seems like a filler.
Yeah, that's stupid. Maybe William Regal will do that. Be like, you know what? So that your girls ain't there to fuck up this match. They have to face these two.
Maybe. Because Dakota Kai tore her ACL, was it?
Mm-hmm.
Poor girl.
She's gone for the year.
But I mean, I guess it'll be good either way. It'll be a good show. We'll find out about that match. They're probably going to announce it on Wednesday, and I'm like, I have a day. I have a day to get my picks. Great.
You're not confident in any of the picks?
I have not put any thought into it, so I'm kind of like
Are you
fucked on a lot
confident
of
in
things.
any of them at all? Like 99% sure this person's going to win?
No.
You seem to be super sold on Lesnar.
I'm. You know me. I always have that what if in my
You know
head.
what Paul Heyman hasn't said yet?
He hasn't said spoiler yet, but next week on Monday he'll fucking say
Is
it.
he there? Is Lesnar going to be there?
I'm assuming Heyman will at
Kind of
least.
has to be, right? Lesnar kind of has to be.
At least Heyman will be there. Say spoiler alert. But if he doesn't, I'm gonna be like fuck.
What if he
fuck.
tells Finn, you know what? Why don't you join us? If you join us, spoiler alert, Finn's new champion.
I'd be like fuck. He hasn't been wrong. He said that for Roman. It's a lot to think about. I have to just sit down and process my picks like I normally do. I haven't done that yet.
Like you normally do.
I normally, when a pay-per-view comes around, I kind of sit down and I look at all the picks and I'm like, all right, let me look at the possible outcomes and what they could do with it.
You need to stop doing what you always do, and that's look at who has the better odds in Vegas. That's gotten you nowhere.
I don't just pick off the odds.
I know. You do. Almost all your picks are always favored in Las Vegas betting odds.
Yeah, it's not because they're fucking favored. It just happens that way.
But
and when it happens that way, I'm like, fuck.
Because you think they're not gonna win.
Because then I'm like, some of these are not gonna pan out. I just don't know how many.
Don't do the same mistake you did last time.
I think SmackDown was gonna have a good showing.
No. With NXT. Survivor Series, you said, fuck, I don't have a title changing.
No, Survivor Series, there were no titles.
NXT?
NXT, we tied. Out of NXT.
Right, but when we were predicting for NXT, you said...
When we were predicting for Evolution, I had no titles changing.
Okay. That's right.
But the one that changed didn't matter.
Didn't matter.
Because that NXT, we were tied. We went in, we swept.
Mm-hmm.
No, I think there was one match we got wrong.
We each got wrong, but it was a different match from each other.
Yeah.
You picked Alistair and I didn't, and then I picked... Did Johnny lose his match?
Johnny was against Alistair. You picked, and then I picked Undisputed.
Oh, yeah. And I picked the team of Pete Dunne.
And Eric just picked all the wrong ones. He got a fucking goose egg.
Yep.
Well, I'm honestly surprised this podcast has only been an hour and like 11 minutes.
Even with the fucker in the beginning?
Yeah.
Damn.
You know?
It usually goes for like 2 hours.
Honestly. Well, think about the longer podcasts that we have. What's always the problem? What's not here?
I wouldn't say it's a problem, but...
He's a problem.
What we should do this every week, though, is just talk about shit that mattered and get it done and over with. Don't like stay with one thing too long. Like the whole when you were like, I'm so sick of Lucha House Party, move on. Perfect.
I can do that road. SmackDown, I'm still like, it's my baby.
Mm-hmm.
I have to be good to it. I have to tell everything that happened. I have to tell you all of it. But no, I do like that we bullet point through a lot of things. We're good at that. We're good at these things. So, other question, not related to wrestling whatsoever. Sunday, who do you have? NFC and AFC.
Oh. I've been thinking about this for a long time.
Because we knew that this was what the AFC
stuff.
was going to come to.
I literally watch football stuff every single day because of this. I'm saying, and I'm confident in this, that for the first time in a long time, we know that wouldn't make sense. That wouldn't make sense. Because the Patriots are the 2 seed. I keep thinking Chiefs are the 2 seed.
No.
But it's Chiefs and Rams.
That's what I said a long time. Like, I said that long before
people
the
were
playoffs
saying
even started.
that at like week 2.
Mm-hmm. I think I said it halfway through the season because I usually wait to give my prediction.
Because they were the number 1 seed throughout the entire season, and then the back half of the season they started falling a bit.
Yeah. I think what that game comes down to, the Chiefs and the Patriots, is if the Patriots decide to play defense. Because, sometimes they do, and sometimes they don't.
Yeah, they're very
Because
consistent.
what was their game? 40-43? The Pats went off a field goal?
Yeah.
If the Patriots play defense, they'll win. If they don't, and they get into a shootout, they're not getting out again. It's not going to happen.
This is very interesting because now there's no Josh Gordon for New England Patriots.
Mm-hmm.
There's no Kareem Hunt.
Yeah, that's a big, big hit.
But there was no Eric Berry, and now there is Eric Berry, a huge part of the Chiefs' defense.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
I think that's what that comes down to. As for the NFC...
They can't play zone because the Chargers played zone, and look, the dude even said that after halftime, he even said, we're going to keep running our same defense because I believe in our That's not how you beat the Patriots.
Your defense clearly isn't working. You're down like 35-7.
Right. Everyone knows to beat the Patriots, 2 things. Got to man up, and you got to pressure Tom. You don't do those 2 things, it's done.
I mean, you played me Madden. You see how my defensive play works. I don't understand defense. But I think that makes sense. Man,
Man to man,
And
no zones.
I hate zone even in basketball.
Zones is literally like you're just covering the circle.
Yep.
This giant circle. You're not doing what the receiver's doing. You're just covering it. Even if it runs past you, you can't run past your circle.
Yep.
That's what fucks up because the Patriots always run plays where your guys are going slots. Where they're going like this.
And they usually run short passes.
Right. And eventually they're going to run past that zone.
Yep.
No one's going to be covering. That's it. It's done.
Game over.
Yeah.
And as for the NFC, I'm torn. Because I did say the Chiefs and the Rams, but at the same time, I'd much rather have lost to the guys that won the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
I'd much rather say we lost to the Saints, but they went on
Eric
to win.
is
So.
like desperate for the Saints to win because he cannot stand the Rams. He feels, of course, like every Cowboy fan, they got cheated.
Oh, what did he say this time?
A holding call that wasn't called. The referees fucked on them.
All right, Ted DiBiase. Oh my God, I saw a video of that. It was the same story, but they had the actual match side by side with it.
Oh, really?
And I was just like, oh my God,
That's
this is so
awesome.
cringy.
That's awesome, though.
It was awesome. But no, do you think it's going to be Rams and Chiefs? I'm sold on the Chiefs. I'm sold on them winning because I don't think the Patriots have been playing defense. It's about time they stopped.
Here's why I wasn't sold on the Saints, picking the Saints. It came down to one fucking pass. Alshon catches it, Eagles would be going on.
And how many third downs did we let them convert on? I don't want to say let because that discredits them, but
Right.
you know how I mean it.
Right.
How many third downs did there was what? I think a 3rd and 20 or 3rd and 15. They converted. There was a flag. They ran it back. They converted again.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, dude, what the fuck are we doing?
You guys were, what, 14-0? 10-0?
14-0, like 10 minutes in.
And you lost 20 to 14.
Yeah.
Like,
as much as I'm upset that Alshon Jeffrey missed that pass.
you need to understand something. He's a receiver. You're
He is a receiver.
You're paid to do a fucking
get it.
diamond.
I get it.
DDP teaches you this.
And
And
he
he
just-
didn't do it. He went like this.
Yep. And he just missed. And I'm very
The
upset
ball
about that.
was perfectly going there. All you have to do is put up a diamond.
I am very upset about that. Trust me, I am. I think this falls back, though, to all those third down conversions we gave up. 3rd and long. Because a lot of them were 3rd and long. And we just could not stop them on 3rd. If we stopped them on 3rd more, maybe they wouldn't have got that touchdown that put them at 20. You know? It's one of those things. I'm one of those guys, like, defense.
A part of me thinks that with the Patriots and Chiefs game, that the Pats are going to pull this off. Because of the fact that if you look back, my friend was talking to me about this, they were in control the entire fucking game. At one point, it was, I think, 27-9 Patriots. And then it was only until after halftime that the Chiefs started coming back.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going to happen. I really don't know.
It's going to be a really good Sunday, I think, either way. No matter who
Both
wins.
teams playing on Sunday?
Yeah.
NFC goes first.
NFC at 3, AFC at 6:40. I'm literally going into work early because changeover's at 4, and that would kind of be fucked.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because it's going to be packed.
Yeah, well, at least maybe not for the NFC game. So that's why I'm going in early, just in case.
The AFC game.
But the AFC game is going to be insane. Like
Was it packed for Patriots Chargers?
I mean, I work nights, but when I came in, it was pretty full. Yeah. Like that's the thing that happens at my job. The beginning of the season, like nobody comes, and then they slowly start showing up more and more and more, and then the playoff games gets bigger and bigger and bigger each game. So if honestly, I hope they make it to the Super Bowl because I'm behind the bar this year for the Super Bowl, and I would love that. But at the same time, I want to see.
It's the Patriots.
I want to see the Chiefs and the Rams. I honestly want to see that.
They're the two that put up the most points, right? It was like 52 to 49 or something like that.
If the Patriots make it, though, then I want to see the Saints.
I don't. I don't at all. It'd be fitting. Tom Brady's first Super Bowl ring was against the Rams. I feel like his last Super Bowl ring should be against the Rams, or his last game.
Do you think he's going to retire?
It's possible, dude.
It's always possible. He's old.
He says he's going to continue playing. But that's not up to you. Kraft needs to understand that the dude's turning 42.
Mm-hmm.
He's not young. You can look at his play. He threw 25 touchdowns, I think 11 or 12 interceptions. When was the last time he did that?
All I know is I'm in fucking quarterback hell.
Yeah, Eagles are in deep shit.
Because I saw a report, like, a couple days ago that it was like, Eagles want Foles to be their starting quarterback. Then I saw a report today, Eagles are going to go with Wentz, and I'm like, what the fuck are we doing?
Brett Favre came out and they were like, this is no disrespect on Carson, but you need to keep Nick Foles.
Yes, you do. Literally, this is what I've said about it.
But I feel like you need to keep Nick Foles and trade Wentz. Should Wentz start again, which he probably will, and if he gets injured again, and then you decide, okay, he's injury prone, no one's going to want him.
Honestly. It's sad, but I'm one of those people. I'm like, first off, pay this man. Fucking pay this man.
Only 30. Quarterbacks nowadays go up till 39, 40. Like,
Yeah.
Drew Brees looks like this is his final year.
Yeah.
He's 39. You'll have 9 more years with Nick Foles.
I say pay that man and just be like, listen.
It's not like he's not getting paid either. He's getting $12 million right now.
I hope they gave him his incentive, even though he was short, like, a percentage.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I hope they gave it to him.
Yeah.
I say pay that man and be like, listen, we want to keep you, but we want you to just, one more year, ride the bench. Because I want to see. I'm one of those people who wants to see if he gets hurt again.
I don't think he would agree with that, Nick Foles. Because there's so many possibilities.
And then it's
knowing that next year's draft is it's literally quarterback hell for next year's draft. If a team needs a quarterback...
Didn't Homeboy get drafted to the MLB? And then he was like, I'm going to go to the NFL.
He said that if he wasn't getting paid $15 million a year, he was not going to play baseball. The Athletics offered him $5 million. So he was like, fuck off. and it's now being linked that he's going to sign with the Dolphins. But the number one true quarterback, his name is Haskins Jr. Mm-hmm. Everyone's saying he's going to the Giants. So it looks like
Eli's out.
I think Eli's going to stay and let Haskins ride the bench for a year, like groom him, like Patrick Mahomes. I don't know, dude. I feel like you need to get Wentz out of there now. I say this because I still believe in Wentz.
I do too.
But then again, think about this. Like how
2 seasons in a row.
You're Nick Foles. I'm your coach, right?
Right.
Like, hey Nick, sorry. We're gonna keep you, but I need you to ride the bench one more year. Despite you came in for us the first year and went all the way to the Super Bowl.
And won.
Despite the second time you came in for us and saved our season, brought us to the playoffs. I need you to ride the bench. Do you see that?
I mean, I see it. It's terrible, but at the same time, it's like, Jesus Christ, Foles, you don't play well unless there's fucking pressure.
Yeah.
And it's bad. We're going to lose the first 8 games, and then you're like, oh, I'm going to go on a fucking tear. Can't do that. My heart can't take that. So it's tough. It's really tough. Once you know what you're getting consistently. Foles, it's like, is there enough pressure on you yet?
Did you know what you were getting consistently? Because when Wentz came back, you all weren't that good.
Yeah, when he came back, he was struggling. But I figured he would when he came back. I figured it would take some time.
But it's interesting, too, because when Wentz came back for the first 3 games, they compared it with the first 3 games he had last season. It was legit right exactly where he should be. So that's part of the reason why I'm like, fuck, this is the worst thing that Eagles could be going through right now. Because it could make or break your entire fucking franchise.
Honestly. I mean, hey, maybe Foles is just happy. Because it's like, the Eagles gave me a chance when nobody else would, so I'm going to stay here. And it's like, yes! Do that! Just be happy.
When Jacksonville says that they're actively going to pursue Nick Foles, that's a problem. And Jacksonville is a quarterback away from going all the way.
Yeah, what the fuck happened to them?
Blake Bortles.
I was literally talking about it with a bar guest today, because they were showing the AFC game from last year. And we were like, the fuck happened to the Jaguars?
They have. No one left. Everyone's still... The only people that left were the 2 wide receivers. But they're developing these 2 younger guys who are going to be great. All you're missing, their only piece in the entire fucking team. Like, you can look their team up on Madden. I know Madden's just a game, but they're pretty consistent on how well these players play.
Yeah.
Is a quarterback. That's the only part. And a new running back, because their running back right now is going through some shit. They need to replace him. A quarterback. That's all you need. Nick Foles in warm degree weather like Jacksonville, Florida. With that division.
I'm sad.
That division sucks.
I mean, you're not wrong. Who's in their division again?
The only threat would be Andrew Luck. If they give him more weapons, then it's going to be a threat. But Houston blows it every time. They're not a threat. I don't care what anyone says. They went 12-4 or some shit like that. They suck. And then you have the Tennessee Titans.
Okay, yeah.
They literally came out today and said that they're going to actively pursue Nick Foles.
Stop it.
I'm being dead serious.
No.
It was all over everywhere.
I don't want to hear it.
And if they don't get Nick Foles, you're damn right they're going to actively pursue in trading for Carson. And Philly would execute that trade because Jaguars are the AFC. Philly doesn't have to worry about that because they're on NFC. One way or another, it seems like the Jaguars are taking one-year quarterbacks.
I want this podcast to be over. I'm good. I got my... We talked about wrestling. We have nothing more to talk about.
I'm sorry I keep making you depressed.
I think it's time for you to go home to your fiancée.
Yeah.
She wants to give you birthday love. Whatever that entails of. I'm not going to judge you.
Probably just go to sleep. Honestly, she's been exhausted. She's been working nonstop ever since bartending happened Fridays.
Oh, she's been bartending? Oh, good shit, man. I have to go bug her one day.
She learned how to do a mudslide.
She didn't know how to do a mudslide.
Well,
now she can make them for you at home.
Yeah. You're not allowed to do them. The bartender has to do them, so she never really learned it. So she learned how to do it.
Mudslide's very basic.
It's very different.
How do you do it? Well, it's supposed to be ice cream, but we have the Oasis mix, which is the ice cream mix, so it's already like melted down. It's Oasis. Some people use milk, but Kahlua, Bailey, and vodka. That's the main
They use
ingredients.
chocolate and vodka.
They blend the chocolate in
with just vodka. There's nothing else. Vodka.
What the fuck?
Whipped topping, and then I think that's it.
That's not a mudslide.
Yeah, that's what I said. I'm like, it doesn't taste like that at Buffalo Wild Wings. I'm like, I don't like vodka. Like, I can deal with vodka, but it's like, if it's just straight vodka, it sucks.
In particular, we use Kettle One.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's not a mudslide.
Yeah.
Because
their mudslide is chocolate sauce. Actually, it's not even ice cream. I think they use ice and then blend it to make it like slush.
Well, we do use ice with our Oasis mix too, because you need that to get the consistency. But it's like, the fuck? Like, our chocolate syrup, we use it on the glass. It's for the glass, you know? Like, that... I'm gonna teach you how to make a real fucking mudslide. When I come over...
She has to follow by Friday's orders.
No, fuck that. When somebody wants a mudslide, she needs to be like, listen, do you want this bullshit mudslide?
But you see, the thing is that she made 3 of them because the same guest kept ordering it because he thought it was so delicious. I'm like, he probably just liked the taste of vodka.
Yeah.
With some chocolate sauce.
That's fucking... Now, I went from sad to fucking annoyed in 2.5 fucking seconds. This is some bullshit. Like, I'm disrespected by Fridays. Like, don't get me wrong. I love that strawberry Henny. I love that double berry mojito. She's gonna have to get me those recipes, by the way. But the fuck?
She has the...
On a mudslide?
She has the book at home.
When I come over for the Rumble,
yeah,
we're gonna have a talk.
You can just write down what the book says.
Yeah.
Take pictures of it.
I'm gonna talk to her about the drinks. I'll go do the girly things. You can watch wrestling for me.
No, honestly, what they're gonna do is probably just like Evie and Binks.
Oh, she'll watch.
Yeah?
Yeah. I've shown her like a few matches, and she's interested, but she's not like, oh my god, wrestling, you know, like she likes the pageantry of it and whatnot. Yeah. So she'll
it is a drama. Like,
yeah.
That's what I tell Kaylee all the time. I'm like, she was like, I don't understand why I kind of like wrestling. I'm like, because of the story.
Yeah.
It's just the story that's there. I mean, no one really sits there. I do, because I love the wrestling part of it.
Yeah,
like,
same.
There's a lot of people that sit there and want to see the story and like what happens.
Yeah, and that's a big thing for me. That's what I always said about SmackDown is story. They always have story going. Except this Naomi and Mandy bullshit, because Mandy hates her for no reason.
I think the only reason why they're doing this is to show skin. But they're not even doing that right.
Cross that bridge when we get there. But no, I guess that's everything, man. I mean, we discussed a lot of things.
Who are your picks?
Who are my picks?
Yeah. You never told me your
I
picks.
have to figure it out.
No, for football.
Oh! I mean, I said, I agree.
You wanted Chiefs and Rams.
I still think
but
it'll be...
who do you have? Like, I could want something, but have something
I
completely
still
different.
think it's going to be Chiefs and Rams.
See, I want Chiefs and Rams. Well, what do I think is going to happen? New England and the Rams.
Any combination would be good, I think.
I don't think so. And that involves New England sucks. Because they're not designed right now. They're broken. I was talking about this to Eric. This is not me being a hater. They're legit a broken ass team. They're not going to last. Okay, we beat the Chiefs. If you do it again, okay, great. Now you have to go face a bigger threat. In my opinion, if it was Chiefs and Rams, I think Rams would take it. I don't think the Chiefs.
I think that'd be one hell of a game.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Because that's the thing with the Patriots. I feel like you can never count them out.
That's the fucking issue with it.
So that's why I think no matter what combination of games we get, it'll be a good game. And that's all I really want at the end of the day.
No Josh Gordon. No threat at the number one. Their threat is a slot receiver named Edelman, who's 33 years old.
I mean, we'll just have to see, won't we?
Gronk is like, who the hell is that? His name's Robert now.
Shut the fuck up. This podcast is over. Do the fucking sign off. You're the champ.
Goodbye.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us for the...
No. I said goodbye.
Yeah, that's not...
You said the champ does it. I end it with goodbye. Goodbye.
No.
You don't...
Give us something sincere. Actually put effort into it like you didn't do for your punishment.
Oh, okay. No worries. I'll put effort into this, okay? Goodbye.
Thank you for joining us, ladies and gentlemen.
No thank yous. It's goodbye.
We will see you next week on the Phenomenal Wrestling Podcast.
We won't. Goodbye.
Because we also have predictions next week
see
for the
we'll
go-home shows.
Goodbye. I'm not promising anything to you.
Are you quitting?
Idiots.
Are you quitting?
I'm just calling them idiots.
Are you going to quit? Or are you just going to say, I'm on hiatus?
I'm not going to say that. I'm the champion. I have to defend my belt.
He's taking the belt to a new podcast.
Taking a belt to Sinister Gaming.
Shut the fuck up. This really is over. Fucking goodbye.
Goodbye.